Okay,
Alright, guys, we're back.
Alright.
Sorry for the abrupt end of the last one.
I know, it has to be easier for me to... so I don't mess everything up.
Okay, let's see. Eggshells?
Eggshell?
There's some shards of broken glass shattered around in front of the incinerator.
Incubator?
Yeah. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Yeah. Is that... You know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that, Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. We just like ignore him. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. Who'd own that?
There's only one person.
The Lolita girl?
The clairvoyant.
Oh, yeah. And let's see. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. Oh shit. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth and the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are a lot of people who here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Okay? This is an incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Oh, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow button next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be unclean, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh, someone turned on the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Fume, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No. You said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes, about that. There can be no mistake. If I had got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on them. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means somebody was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullets of the section of the book. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. Then, when I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. But what does it all mean, what does it all mean, Mr. Aggie? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Okay, can we turn it off? Okay, I guess
you can back out.
Is there nothing on this side?
Something left.
Yeah, right there. That's a huge trash can. If that's where you're supposed to put whatever trash can be burned, well, whatever it is for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Hey!
There you go.
Okay, let me look at the other side. Okay, that's it. Alright. So let's talk to... Programmer girl would be... Well, I guess I need to go to the
The AV room, right?
The AV room.
Yep,
That's over
that
here.
way.
That's not it, right? Or
Oh, right there.
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looks like some sort of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with her friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
The ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark. And in that moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Oh, so this, I think the videos are just like showing what their worst fate is, or
The worst fear.
their worst fear.
The group to go to pieces.
Without warning, the video cut off. Oh, what the hell? That wasn't real, right? There's a super famous pop group, everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay.
Now you can back out. Back it up.
Alright. So, gym.
Yep.
Is this the gym?
Nope.
This is the gym.
It's all marked Jim. Gim. Oh, and like we have two pieces of things to do while you're in here.
Yeah. Let's talk to her first. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the number 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. She also shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or maybe could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be.
Oh.
Hero, can I ask you something? Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Yeah. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Wah! That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. Oh, how did it break? Oh, so how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did the guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So, you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball had been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out like to be like a million. That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
Yeah.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Okay. Red door. The red door on the first floor, that's where I should go. It's where I'm at, right?
No. You remember where it's at?
Yeah, I think I know where it's at. Yeah.
No, just to put you in front of it.
Yeah, they put me in front.
This eerie red door. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Today we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka? Is there really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Hold on. Before we go.
Can I talk to everybody again?
Yeah, but I mean, I want to make sure it's recording. I'm terrified.
That we're gonna lose progress?
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk to Armando. So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Yeah.
Exactly. There's no point in standing around here, settle your resolve and stuff into the future. It won't go until you click the
elevator.
The elevator. Let's get started. Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit yet.
Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
I'm sorry.
So, oh, that's you.
Oh, sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Huh. I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka is just feeling right now.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Well, yeah, the keys. That's number one. Being so insistent, even though you're obviously killed her, it's very impressive.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job, and I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
So the school basement has become a darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness of Mr. Knight's final curtain call. Oh my god. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Alright, is there anything else in here?
No. Oh, I mean,
well, I'll skip through this.
try to get some,
Just
try to get some points, please. Alright.
nothing on this side. There.
Let's get it. Let's go get it, Jay.
I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't know, you'll never come to the grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me that, to do that.
No.
In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped down. The door closed and the elevator started to move.
It's a cool shot.
Yeah. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Or rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
I love the flowery language in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, you finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's just like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close, it's total shit.
Well then.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now and hurry up. Hurry up now, hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. Jesus. Whoa, that's pretty cool. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer the tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
Just look at that shot on the boobs. You see that?
Yeah.
Shot was weird.
And so the curtain on the first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal,
That's
a
cool
deadly
to see
riddle.
that.
Yeah. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly clash trial. You want to save? Yes. Open e-handbook.
So this right here, so you can go to truth bullet. So like let's say if we would have stopped right here, you could just go through all the evidence to make sure you know all the info that's
Okay.
going on.
Alright. So we already know what's going on.
You know like well basically what all these are.
Yeah.
Because it'll become apparent real quick what the game is.
Okay.
Because now we get to see what the real gameplay is. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen? You have no idea, right?
No.
All right. Well, set skills. We don't have any skills. All right.
Well, we have skills, but we can't use
You
them.
can't use them yet because you have to unlock them. Oh no, there it is. Load these first.
Okay.
Is
That's all we have?
Okay. Well, I guess.
I thought we had the gambling one.
Did we? There was a gambling one.
Yeah, when I gave the gift to.
Oh, it was Melodious voice. I'm pretty sure.
No, that was Sayaka's.
Was it?
Yeah, I got the gambling luck thing.
Oh no, I guess not.
Okay, well, I got that now.
All right. You ready, Jay?
Yeah, let's do it. Try
All
it.
right. Hold on. Oh, I was gonna ask. Who do you think who did it?
Oh, I have no idea.
All right.
Explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it,
I'm pretty sure it was the.
they will
Well,
receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
so I think it's the girl that keeps blaming me for it.
Oh, Toko.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your guess?
I don't know. I think it has to be a girl
Why'd you say that?
because of the screwdriver thing. Oh, but somebody's using a screwdriver. So they did something to my door.
Yeah.
So maybe it is a guy.
Yeah. Remember, girls didn't get
Locks.
locks. No, the girls didn't get toolkits. They got the
Yeah.
sewing kit.
Yeah.
So they had to have gained. Someone had to have gained an access to a toolkit, and they didn't use your toolkit because it's still shrink wrap.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get it. Let's get it, Jay.
Punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
No. It's like funeral style.
I feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Damn
Okay,
it.
but what about that other NPCs? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to which who we think the killer is. This is a debate?
Mm-hmm.
Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to ready to speak up with it, about everything. It's because this isn't just about me. Everything lives. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Absolutely.
As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after the other without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. But this means that what this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during the investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire. Use the left stick to aim and triangle to fire. Is this a shooter? Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Make your argument.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in the photo's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, triangle.
It just gives you a hint about what it was.
Because if Sayaka had...
You there's only one thing you can shoot, so it's like you're just saying like, no, this is the because later on as you go on, you get more truth bullets.
Okay.
That some that don't relate to what the contradiction is.
Okay.
So you have to keep in mind all the truth bullets while you're looking through the evidence for a contradiction. So this is just to help you out, like, this is because if Soccer hadn't resisted at all, so it's just saying like, oh, it's the resist. The resist bullet is what the one you want to use. That's what this is saying. Oh, for this first debate, like, quick second.
For everybody to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. In the group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. So what do I press when I see the contradiction?
Triangle.
Okay,
Or,
so did I press it at the wrong time? Or
yeah,
did I
because
do
it was going away. You have to
Okay.
hit it when it's.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I hit it when it's gold, or
Yeah.
or
Well, you can only hit gold statements.
okay. That's possible. Their weak spots reveal Important though inaccurate sections of a person's statement. The truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots.
Yeah, so you have to hit
Or right
the
one.
words too.
Oh, okay.
Like you can hit the statement but not hit the word, and then you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can fast forward or go to prison circle.
Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered.
Yeah, and the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bath. She didn't even have a chance to
No, it's wrong.
That's pretty sick. No, that's wrong.
No!
Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room... With the way things have been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, nurse.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explained.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's
Why are you so mean to her? Jesus.
I know.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Okay.
So what was used to kill her?
Some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, it's wrong.
No, it's wrong. I love that. That's pretty sick.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What clues do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
That's right. That's gotta be the breakthrough where someone just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about the non-stop debates. You would like to hear more? You can concentrate by holding down the R. Oh, it makes it slower?
Yeah.
While you're concentrating, time will slow down and you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, make it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge and if your gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Make your argument.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Makoto must have hidden it from the beginning secret. Nobody
Oh.
was in the dining room.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Nina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
She's like, I don't know. Just set you up.
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Kino was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and the photo are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask Bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seemed the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school's regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together. It's unwholesome.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it's
Oh my
not
God.
either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Yeah, Jesus.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the
knife
from the kitchen was Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
It's all up her sleeve, you can just have to see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What? See? He did do it after all.
See, what the hell's wrong with Toko? She has it against me.
You're wrong. So, that's how you
She's just weird. A weird girl.
Send us all off in the wrong direction?
You possess a most terrifying talent.
damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. They don't understand. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
The first Handgun's Gambit is about to begin. Well, of course, Handgun Gambit, what the hell? As things advance further in a class trial, the Handgun's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. We have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and the triangle button to shoot. Oh my god.
I love this game. You're like, what is this?
If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. Is there a time limit to this?
Yes.
If you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. Okay. Is it the doorknob?
It'll go. You'll see. It'll help you out.
If you can figure out what's that something is. Okay. What? Hey.
So you have to shoot whatever one you think goes in there.
A. Am I picking A? Oh yeah, hair. There we go.
You were pressing X, huh?
I was pressing triangle.
What I was selecting A.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Is this the same voice as the teddy bear?
No.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Okay, so I think Sayaka went into the bathroom, closed it, and the person that was trying to kill her couldn't figure out that the door was jammed or whatever, so they unscrewed it.
But why? Why did he unscrew it? Keep going.
How did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Yeah.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke.
You have 6 minutes to find what the evidence was. Nope.
Oh, wait.
One more go. There you go.
There you go.
I got it!
Jesus.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
I got this false evidence too.
What doorknob?
Like this evidence that has nothing to do with the case.
The doorknob
It's just in
from
there
my
to
bathroom.
mess with you.
It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up
Nearly
removing
removing the entire doorknob. See?
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner.
Uh-huh.
It proves Makoto
Why?
is beyond suspicion.
Because he knows that it's not locked.
Yeah, there's no lock on it.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
So I said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about the numbers. Oh my god, there's more to it.
Oh man.
From here on out, the number of weak spots will start to going up. Okay.
So now you can like wrongly
Pick stuff?
Pick stuff now.
Okay. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and influence gauge will take damage.
Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
I want to make sure
that we're still recording. Okay, we're good.
So what's actually really cool in the third game, they add lie bullets.
Oh, okay.
So you can take a piece of evidence and lie that you know about it to keep the debate going.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That sounds
neat.
super complicated.
It's pretty neat. They just layer mechanics on mechanics. It's pretty cool.
You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak points are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun.
So like I told you, later on you get multiple bullets and then there's multiple weak points.
Okay.
So you're like, oh god.
Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Okay.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Then the killer ran after her,
Yes.
and they got into the bathroom.
Yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Pause it. Ooh,
I missed it?
Should have slowed down time.
We already know the answer.
Oh, Toko.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked and she then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her, and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to
No.
try and bust down the
No.
door.
I got it, right?
No. How does the door frame contradict the he knocked down the door?
Oh, goddamn.
Shoot!
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Sayaka was first, she then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after, and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try because Sayaka had locked it. No, it's wrong.
Okay. Jesus.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck. Huh? What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. Okay. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in Sakia's room. The crime took place in my room, right?
Yeah. But why didn't they think it was his room?
Because of the switch signs. The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? You're saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious?
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem. Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question. Oh, you don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then,
Right.
maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. The answer, that's answers right there. There's no way. Okay. We switch keys, right?
No.
That one. Is that it?
I don't remember. You guys get a chance. Oh. So what's your evidence?
No, I mean, maybe not.
Shoot.
Okay, that's not it.
No. You got 4 more guesses.
Oh my god, I don't know which one it is.
There's no way she let somebody in. I guess it's switching rooms.
I got it.
Okay, yeah, it is that.
I don't see how.
I was already scared, remember?
Oh, because they swapped the rooms. Why
Why
was she?
to switch
Oh, okay.
rooms in the first place?
You're right. I led you astray.
Same goes for you, Saya. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I'd better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this? No, I didn't. But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Oh my god.
Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
But can we be sure anyone even
And
got this
honestly,
note?
even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
What? Okay. Dominate, please.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note,
Yeah.
the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room. I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's and... Okay. It has to be because of what we switched between them.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the
Yes,
note,
we switched rooms.
the place, it specifically says, my room. I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room.
Okay, so this is the only one.
There you go.
Break!
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Who?
There's only one person.
You know who it is?
Yeah, it'll ask you right now.
The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. The killer. Okay.
No. The killer didn't know. That's why he tried to bust on the door. Because he thought it was her room.
But they had no idea they were...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God damn it. I suck.
If it wasn't you,
It was Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates is Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you go to the room.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's
Okay.
where the answer lies.
Oh my god, this game's kind of hard.
Whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
We just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there was no doubt. Oh my god.
the wrist had gold paint.
Sayaka, oh yeah. Oh, Jesus.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? No. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of these bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll damage on... Okay. You can hold L1 to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. What the hell?
Yeah.
Press and release L1 to cycle through each bullet. Of course, you can hold down the L1 button and then use the left stick to select a specific bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our persons, this time the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Why?
Well, good luck, have fun. Like 500 bullets.
I know, right? Okay. Oh, those are the
So
three.
yeah, so just remember.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden at her leg. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
No. It wasn't a sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
It was a sneak attack?
It wasn't. The person with the sword really did attack first.
If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Okay. So I have it.
The culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first sword-based sneak attack.
There you go. I can see you trying to juggle all the information
I
in
know,
your head
it's
right
like
now.
it's a lot of info. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword. Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone
Where?
cut into it with something sharp.
Somewhere on there.
You mean
Somewhere in that low res picture.
Yeah, no.
that was the only sharp thing found at the scene?
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Yeah, me too.
The
Jesus.
sword was used first. There wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry.
No.
but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
No, I mean, I don't think so either. I think Sayaka was trying to kill somebody in our room and maybe frame us for it.
Not think that.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Yeah, how do you know she didn't use the sword? Yeah, ask her right now. The proof. Whatever shows she never used the sword.
The part of her body that shows she never used the sword, where her hands didn't have any glitter.
Yeah, her hands didn't have any glitter on.